Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel today. I hope you're all having a great day wherever you are in the world. And today we are going to be playing a very cozy indie game called Tiny Bookshop. If you follow me on Twitch, you already know that I do this series called Indie Dev Day, where I highlight different indie games from indie studios and indie developers every 2 weeks, just to highlight and showcase that indie games from indie developers and studios are very important. We've played a lot of variety of indie games, and if you want to check that out, I will link my website and the playlist down below of the games that we've played through Indie Dev Day in the past year and a half. But before I even start playing the game, I want to highlight some books that I'm currently reading at the moment, because earlier this year I realized that I'm really in tune to like mystery, thriller, murder mystery type books, and they really caught my eye, and I'm tapping into like fantasy and romance books as well. But the first book that I picked up a couple weeks ago at an indie bookstore is called Raybearer by Jordan and Bunko, and the person at the bookstore told me about the book. It gave me a lot of insight, and it made me like want to buy it, and I bought it, and now I'm going to read it. But essentially the synopsis, like the main title, it says, "What if you were sworn to protect the one you were born to destroy?" That right there was like, okay, I'm going to read this. It's less than 400 pages, and I'm like, what else can you tell me? There's history to it. I've been told that people have also read this book. I should buy the sequel of the book. And I think once I get a little bit further, I will eventually buy the second one. But what's really cool about this book is that there is a map. Like, I really like that with books like this, it gives you like an idea of like where it's from, if it's like real or not. And I just like how the map is designed. So if you want to grab this book, Raybearer, definitely get it by Jordan and Bunko. One of the best books I've ever seen, cover-wise and story-wise. Now, the next book that I've been currently reading is The Tenet by Frida McFadden. I believe it's being turned into a movie or a TV show. It got acquired by Amazon MGM. I like the idea. It's a very thriller mystery type book. The main character is an airhead. I do not like him at all. He can't get his life together. He feels like his life is in shambles. And like there's like a weird conspiracy thing happening with their roommate that they recently just, interviewed and accepted to live with them in their New York brownstone apartment. So very interested in the idea of this book, and I haven't gotten too far. It's less than 400 pages, so if page limit is like kind of like deteriorating you from like certain books, just know it's a good read. Each chapter is like not too long, but it'll keep you interested. It gave me a lot of questions each chapter, so if you like books that make you think and ask a bunch of questions, you will really love this. Now, the next book that I recently just got last week on TikTok Shop is Howl's Moving Castle. If you've seen videos like on TikTok or Instagram about this book of like this general cover, I got it for $8 and I was so happy. I know that this book was made way before the film even came out, so I'm really interested in seeing like what this point of view is all about. I believe what I heard that this is Sophie's point of view, where the movie is Howl's point of view. So I'm really interested in seeing like how this is gonna become about. The cover looks lovely on the front and the back, but on the inside of the book, it's like this cover. It looks so beautiful. Like, look at this. This looks amazing. But if you love Studio Ghibli and you love Howl's Moving Castle, like me, you definitely want to get this book for sure, whether it's like on TikTok Shop or Amazon. I'll link everything down below in the description. But the last and final book that I've been reading as of lately is a book made by my friend Kelsey and Peachy Kelsey Dangerous here on YouTube. If you know, you know. But she made a book called Voice of the Ocean. Now, this book is a very good read. If you are like a fantasy romance type of person, you will enjoy this book. It's a retelling of The Little Mermaid, but in a different way. So if you love books like that, you will really enjoy this. The best part is, one, the cover looks fantastic on the front and also on the back. But then again, another good thing that I love about fantasy type novels is that they have like maps to their book to kind of give you an idea of like what to expect. And this is the map of the book. So you can kind of get an idea of like where things are being placed, like locations and everything. But if you love books like this, you will enjoy this good read. But basically, those are all the books that I wanted to showcase that I've been really liking as of lately of this year. So if you have any book recommendations, let me know in the comments below. But now we shall play some good old-fashioned Tiny Bookshop. So I've already played through Tiny Bookshop before on my Twitch streams, but I thought it'd be a good time to play a fresh new save, just in case you've never seen this game before and you want to pick up this game for yourself, whether it's on like your PC, your Switch, whatever it might be. It's a good, relaxing game. There is a demo that you can all check out on Steam if you want to get it for yourself before you decide to buy it. And of course, if you want to support this game and you decide to buy it at some point, definitely wishlist it because it does definitely help more than you know. So we're going to start a fresh new save. You can kind of see that I'm already on year 1 of summer of day 10, and I've only played for about like an hour, but for that hour, I was fully locked in, loaded. But we're gonna start a fresh new game. Just make it easy. Tiny Bookshop. Okay, this is always my favorite part of this game, the introduction. Oh, look at our car. It's blue. A blue car with a green little backing to it. Our little mobile bookshop. Today is the day. It is. I've packed my things up. Oh, leaving everything else behind for a quiet life by the sea. Literally, if I packed up my things and left to run a bookshop, I would do it. I literally would. Tiny Bookshop. It's so pretty. The graphics are so stunning. Waterfront Square, Monday, Summer 1, Year 1. I like the seaside of it all. It's very pretty. So like I said, I've already played this game a little bit, but I haven't played everything. So this is going to be a very chill, easy, like little playthrough, kind of just an introduction to everything. But I want to see what this is. If you don't know me by now, I like to explore everything possible because it might help me in the long run. What's this? Oh, a little pigeon. The coastal side wildlife of Buxton Bay. Most of the board is taken up with illustrations of marine animals native to the local bay. You recognize a moon jellyfish with 4 purple circles. You remember seeing a stranded one at the far beach before. Their delicate tentacles are used to catch prey, such as plankton, but are harmless to humans. You also see an image of a herring gull in flight. It has a characteristically bright orange spot on its otherwise yellow bill. These scavengers can seem menacing to humans, but they are always trying to adjust to the increasing urbanization of their habitats. They are incredibly intelligent. For example, researchers have observed them shoplifting books, presumptuously using them to nest in. Honestly, I don't blame them. Lastly, there's a group of small gray acorn barnacles pictured, shown to look different above and below the water surface. Where you're aware that the hard bumps often found on rocks and boats are actually the shells of small anthropods? Interesting. An acorn barnacle's legs poke out from the top once the tides come in to catch plankton out of the water. Fascinating creatures. It feels like you have gained a whole new appreciation for coastal critters today. I definitely did. I like also things are very clickable too. But let's go over here to our little tiny bookshop. We're gonna open everything up for day 1. Ooh, so we have crime, drama, facts, fantasy, classic, kids, and travel books. I think what I really love about this game is that every book is actually based off of a real life book. So you'll see like titles that you'll recognize in real life in this game, which makes it more exciting. And they're like, oh, I know this book, I know that book. And you can kind of like see books that you probably were wanting to read, but just know if you're gonna like it. Plus this game gives you like suggestions. So whenever a customer comes by, they'll ask you for a suggestion of a book that may or may not be in your bookshop. But we have Tildy. My, what a sight. You must be the new bookseller. I've heard so much about you. What have you heard? What have you heard? Ooh. Oh, don't worry. I have my sources. What's your sources? Anyway, welcome to our quaint little town. I'm glad you decided to stop by. I thought you might need someone to show you the ropes around here. I'm Tildy. I used to run the local bookstore here before my retirement, Lovely to meet you. Let's see. You should know that us book historians have very particular tastes in books. I, for example, prefer to read classic and crime novels and not much else. Honestly, same. So why don't I have a look at your selection and see if I can find something worthwhile? Ah, yes. So like they'll go into your little bookshop and like figure out if you have any selections, and if you don't, they'll like leave, or they'll ask you for a suggestion of a book that you may think they might like. And we have the right book for them. When a customer finds a book, they will keep looking for more. Please. We have classic, we have 3 of them. Tildy, please, please. Sadly, you didn't offer the right book on offer. Even though you may have books on the right genre, whether the person actually takes one home depends on your sale chance. Thank you for coming to my shop, Tildy. I appreciate you. Ooh, there's boards. I'm gonna knock those down. Hi. Oh wait, what's this? Like a little seashell. Cute. Oh, we have 2 people. Okay, you don't like... Oh, we didn't have the travel book that you wanted? What do you want? Ooh. Oh, facts. Oh, I got 1 fact book. Dinosaurs and the Prehistoric Life is a lot better than the movie. I've never seen that movie. Maybe I should go see it. Okay, another travel one. Oh, Fern. Hi. You're the bookseller, right? I see you already talked to Tildy. Did she know everything about you already? Yeah, she does that. Told me all about the review before I even started my job there. Oh, I'm talking about the Buxton Bury Review. It's the local paper. Yeah, I sort of write for them. My name's Fern. Fern Estrada. Glad to meet you. Your arrival is kind of the only interesting thing that happened around here in a while. So you'll have my excuse my nosiness, but sort of my job to write about you now. How about you help me out by answering a few of my questions and I'll give you a free subscription in return. Hey, sound like a plan. You might appreciate the events calendar, and people often sell used books in the classifieds. Right. So, for a record, what made you come to Bookstorenburg? Well, honestly, I needed an adventure, personally. Oh, wow. I kind of feel the same way. I hope it works out for you. Okay, and what was your first impression of the town? Honestly, kind of intimidating, a little bit windy, but I like windy. And, you know, things can be intimidating if you first, like, show up, but it's friendly. Don't worry, it really is. People might be meddlesome, but they only have the best intentions. Thanks so much for the little interview. I really appreciate it. And I promise you'll have your first copy of the review by tomorrow morning. I'll have a look at your selection now if you don't mind. See you around? Yeah. Ooh, wait, travels of the Marco Polo can be lovely. Ooh, okay, people are buying a bunch of like facts books and travel books. I've noticed that people in this general area really love, like, I think facts and travel. Based off of this, we might have to consider that a little bit more. $69, good. Lamar Basilman is a nice, what? I don't know. Bye-bye, Fern. See you later. Bye-bye. Chip, chip, cheerio. Peter Spinner's styles is very interesting. Who is Peter Spinner? Ooh. Either way, what's over here? Seems like the telescope is out of order right now. Best check later. Okay. That's some little places up here. I like that little lighthouse up there. Okay, so people seem to be liking our little thing. Ta-ta. See you later. Thanks for coming by to our little bookshop. But that was our little first day. How cute. Ooh, our review's in, filled with articles, events, and items for sale. Thanks, Fern. I personally believe that I want to buy this one right here just because I need some books. And now we have stocked up on all of our book genres that we have, which is handy. And also this was free. It's like so many books lying around that were free, along with this cactus. This cactus is a bit prickly, but it has a heart of gold. While inquired, 2% more to drama sales and then 2% to danger. It's a plant, standing, small, and dangerous plant. I'll buy it. Why not? Kind of cute. Good, and now we can toggle this over here. You should probably check and see what our little van looks like. I want to add the cactus, possibly to the inside. I want to see. Drop the item right here. And it gives us a boost of 2% of drama. So this is the inside. Oh, we can paint. You know what I'm gonna paint? I'm gonna paint it yellow. Let's paint everything yellow. Well, the bookcase can be yellow, of course. Yes, yes. Oh, I got a book sign and a table and a guest book. Hold the phone, shut the front door. Let's paint everything yellow. At least the outside can be yellow. And I think a little bit of a nice little green, or maybe this color. Yeah, that looks really nice. We'll make this yellow and we'll make, actually, you know what? Let's make everything yellow. I guess the white could be the roof. The white can be the roof. And then we have some new items. A little table. Let's add a table here. We'll add our little sign. Oh, that is like not the right color. We'll add our guest book, most likely just out here so they can like write. I'm gonna put the cactus back out here so we can get increase of our drama novels. I'm gonna go back over here to the painting. Change this color. What's this? I wonder if I can, nope, we're going blue. It's giving Long John Silver's. If you know Long John Silver's, this is what the color scheme is giving. Long John Silver's, but a tiny bookshop. We don't sell fish, but we are near the ocean, so in a way we kind of are. So to my understanding, what I want to do is I think I want to add in some crime novels, at least just all of them that we have left. Drama adds a little bit more. I've noticed that they like a lot of travel and facts books. So I might just make a row of like travel around here at the bottom. Let's do that. And then we'll do facts books. Tildy likes classic and crime novels. So having a little bit more classic would be a good idea. Drama doesn't have to be too in your face. And I think kids books can kind of decrease a little bit more. I'm gonna add one here and then one here. Color coordinating this is not ideal, but you know what? We're gonna make do with what we have. Day 2. Oh, look at our little Long John Silver truck. It'd be kind of nice if we can actually change the color of our van or our car. That would be nice. But we can interact. Oh, a Bowie. Hi. Okay, let's open up for today, for day 2. Look at our little Long John Silver. I like it. Does this work now? It's still out of order. I want to see the fishes. Oh, the music in this game is stunning. And the view. Like, look at that view. If you were sitting here by the beach side, what would you think of this view? Especially if you lived up there, what would you think? Hi, Greg. Yo, your name's probably not Greg, but I'm going to call you Greg. Hi, Stanley. Hi, Tildy. Hi. Okay, we got people coming in. Oh, hi. Hi, Henrietta. So, yo, this is a lot of people coming in. 4 people in this small little thing. Slow your roll. Hi, Sam. Ah, there you are. I wanted to commend you on how much you've been livening up this place. Oh, thank you so much. I'm sure you'll want to branch out to other places in town now. My friend Mary owns a very successful cafe in town, in the town center. If I call her up and get her to give you a parking spot, you get quite a few visitors. That sounds like really good to me. Yes, I know, dear. You can always trust me on these sort of things. It's decided then. Meet me at the Cafe Le Bronte as soon as you can. Oh, visit this lively spot in the town center. Nice. Okay, that's gonna be fun. Oh, and we have a challenge. Meet Tildy at the cafe. She asks you to meet her at the cafe in town. Seems like she won't take no for an answer. I mean, hey, I don't blame you. Oh, and while you're on the topic, I wanted to showing your face. I heard our dear Walter was quite impressed with your wagon. He's one of the local fishers. Why don't you go over there and introduce yourself? He should be back on his recent catch just now. Hi. Hi. Okay, Walt. Ahoy, matey. You might want to write this down, love. Having an organized diary will come in handy in your business. You know what? I still have quite a few unsold journals left over from my old shop. So here, why don't you take this one? Hildy. I hope you make a good use of it. Bye. And we got a journal now. Yes, we can keep track of our progress. Oh, and this will actually tell us what sells better, like most likely will sell in this area. So facts and travel books would be a lot better on the waterfront side. And then it'll also tell us how many total books we've sold thus far and any hints and events that might be happening. And also our stamps that we can collect. Nice. Okay. We'll definitely have to go ahead and do that for sure. Oh, okay, and this will give us more. Oh, and what stamps we've collected over here. The people we've met, Tildy. Okay, this will give us an idea of what Tildy likes. Crime and classic. Her birthday is spring of day 18. Pronouns she, her. Pillar of the community, cat lover, knows better than you. Honestly, I don't blame you. And this will give us memories. What is Fern like? Okay, Fern, autumn of day 10. Loves fantasy and travel books. Pronouns he, they. Journalist, TTRPG nerd, bad at small talk. Honestly, same. Same. I like that there's pronouns in this game. This is very nice. Ahoy there, kiddo. How's it going? Oh, that was it. Looks you got a good sturdy vessel there. I've got some old items lying around which I thought you might like. See if anything is to your liking. I mean, I'm kind of broke, but you know, hey, I'll take anything. I want this globe because this globe will give me a 1 coin daily expense, but this will give me 2% in travel sales. The Bowie, 1% in travel sales, negative 50% in animal effects. And then this one, the trout, 4% in travel, 25% in marine effects, and then -2 recommendations per day. Oh gosh, okay. Well, realistically, this one looks nicer. It's 90 coins, but I'm broke. So I'm gonna say that's all. I'm good for now. My friends tell me you've got some decent cargo on board too. They've been especially enjoying the classic and travel novels. Guess I have to be careful or I might be outsold by you. Why don't you make a bet? If you can make 20 sales to my buddies, I'll admit defeat. Oh, you've got it down in the bag. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry, I will beat you in this. Fern, hey, what are you doing here? So I assume you'd be at the beach like everyone else. Oh, I'm sorry, I already forgot that you're new. You just seem to fit in so easily. I am so sorry. Sorry, here, I'll show you how to get to the far beach in case you want to drop by there soon. Well, thank you. And then visit the beach 3 times. I'm not really a beach person myself, neither am I can't swim. But I'm sure the crowd there will need some of your reading material. Well, it's gonna be perfect. Oh, 5% for Fern because he likes facts books. Bye Tildy, bye Henrietta, bye Joe, bye Fern. Hi Joe. Okay, so we got like 15 coins that day. It's not too bad. I do want to see exactly how many books we sold. 14. So like, not the best. Ooh, some more valuables that are lying around. I'll take more of the books just to kind of stock up on everything. Yeah, I want to get as many good classic novel fact books I can get, even crime. So I only have 8 classic books. Featuring amazing cover art, heart-pounding mysteries, unsettling and unnerving. Vintage kids books. Ooh, I'll come back to this because tomorrow will be fine. The flea market's on Saturday, but we didn't technically get anything new in our thing here. At least to my knowledge, I don't think we got anything new. So we have the far beach and we have the cafe, which costs 13 coins to get there. I mean, we do want to go over there, but I kind of want to try one more day at the waterfront square just to kind of prove myself to that guy. So we're gonna have to lay down some rules here. If the waterfront square really loves facts and travel, I'm just gonna lay out all of my fact books at the bottom and just like the rest of my fact books as well. I'll do one more travel up here. That seems to be doing okay. Classic for sure. Crime for Tildy. I'll do drama here. And I'll just keep the classics like that. Fantasy doesn't really sell that much around here anyway, but I think it would be nice to have at least some selections of drama. Day 4 will be at the cafe because I really want to make sure that I can at least sell some books here. But open it up. Oh, your bookshop can also be impacted by unexpected sources. Oh, weather, visitors, and special states. You can also read up on what something does by looking up the tooltip. It's a nice day. Tomorrow is supposed to be sunny as well. And we can still buy books if we want to, but not just yet. Not until I'm like fully ready. Okay. It's a brand new day. Oh, hi, Kevin. Nice to meet you. Having a good jog today. How's your dog? Is your dog doing good too? We got a good sort of books. Oh my gosh, it's Sam. Bonjour. No travel? Uh-oh. Ooh, a suggestion. This is like the best thing about this game. It's not just like a way where you're just selling books and like just going about your day and then leaving for the next day. There will be times where customers will come into your bookshop and like ask you for help for a book that they may be looking for but can't find, or like a different book in that same genre. So we're gonna do that. Let's do this. Ooh. So listen closely to the people's requests and try to pick up on what kind of book they are looking for. Pay attention on how certain parts of their requests are worded. Some things can be optional while others are really important to the customer. People will also leave some of their likes and dislikes unsaid, so just make sure to put yourself in their shoes. Some requests also can be harder to fulfill than others. This is a very high difficulty. Requests usually get more difficult as you stock dwindles throughout the day. Oh gosh. Okay, good to know. This will also tell me like the book title, the description, when it was published, who was it published by, and how many pages. As a person who really enjoys books, less than 400 pages is like, that's where my limit is at. Wow, that's a personal new best. I'm looking for new cooking tips. However, I'm trying to give me something not too obscured. I'm a fan of books like Kitchen Rules for Your Family and You, as a fact book. Spice up your family's kitchen adventures with this delightful guide. From cooking tips to family bonding, discover the recipes for a happy home. So they're a fan of books like this one, and they want like some new cooking tips, but nothing too obscured. So if we look at the facts books, they like cooking type books. These are gemstones, childhood, encyclopedia, chemistry, historical niche, HTML 1998. My gosh. So we don't really have any books like that at the moment. I might have something tomorrow, most likely, but we can just say not at this time. 9 times out of 10, you may not have the book that they're looking for, and that's okay. You can always say like, you know, I don't have a book at this time. I might have something for tomorrow, but you can always come by and see. So we don't have anything for them right now. Really, I had to ask. Looks like you did not manage to find something that for this person. But I'll look next time. Okay, we sold 3 books. No facts. Oh, another one. Okay, hi. Okay, wow, my new personal best. I like to read more about the beautiful nature of the planet Earth. Also, I'm interested in fact books. We actually saw a book just like that. If I remember correctly, different genres does not impact, but it can also depict on like other things. So we could suggest them a fact book, but we can also suggest them another book that they may not be too familiar of, but are interested in. So we had a book about the Earth, which was Fungi, the beautiful nature of planet Earth. And fungi is a very interesting book to read. We also have another book about like chemistry, about science, and that's kind of like the Earth, but more specifically, we're gonna go with this one, and it's a fact book from 2020, 352 pages by Merlin Sheldrake. Hopefully they like it. Ah, the perfect recommendation. Our environment is so beautiful. It is. You might have found someone's favorite book. They'll buy this one and keep shopping. Perfect. I hope you like it. Oh, and the customer became inspired. Whenever you successfully recommend a book, all the customers become inspired to pick up a book for a short time. 15% of all books sale chance while active. Ooh, this is perfect. So all of them increased by so much for the sales chance. We sold 6 books so far, and it does run out quite a bit. Bye, Fern. Oh, another one. Oh, you're in my shop. What's the scuttlebutt? I'm looking for a new hobby, and I tend to lean a little more towards nonfiction, but I don't think I need a self-help book right now. And the difficulty is 1. You're looking for a new hobby. You're leaning towards more nonfiction, but you don't want a self-help book right now. Okay, so we have a lot of things to look through then. You're leaning more towards nonfiction, but not a self-help book. Honestly, we don't need too many of those. Nonfiction. You know what? That other person, I could have given them this book because it was also about food. Oh well, hopefully they'll come by next time. But let's give this person the Geminology book. I think that could be a good recommendation. So, how about this one? Oh my gosh, I haven't heard about Geminology Study in Ruby yet. Ooh, okay, I hope you like it. Okay, this is perfect. More inspired people, more fact books. Yes, yes, yes. So we are getting very low on our book selection here. We'll have to buy a lot more books. See, a part of me wants to buy the dystopian fiction books just because it's new and I think it's might be helpful to have. But then heart-pounding mysteries could also be good. Vintage desk bell. And then cooler. Oh, plus 2 seconds more for inspiration duration. 2% more of customer count. Oh. I don't know. I might come back to that in a second. Anyway, we're almost done with our this day. Does this work now? It's still out of order. I weep. Ooh, 10 books out of 20. Well, this was a very, very good day then. I really enjoyed this day. We're going to go over to the cafe the next day, but we're going to see how much damage we've done. Oh, basement bargains. I love me a good bargain. When there's a book sale, I cannot resist and grab everything. One time I went to this indie bookstore, and mostly every bookstores that I see, at least through the Midwest, they have like this like $1 cheap, you know, little cart rack. And like $1 for a book, say less, I'll grab everything. There was one book that I read in at grade school called Among the Hidden, and I just forgot about the book. I had that book in grade school, and I think it was like a library book, but I found it again, bought it for $1, and I cannot wait to read it again because I loved reading it as a kid. I need to get Among the other Among the Hidden books in that series just because I want to have a full-on collection. But let's buy these bargain books. See what we get. Okay, we get a good stockpile of crime, classic, drama, and travel. So, and facts. We need more fact books, though. Lifestyle, travel, logs, miscellaneous nonfiction. Lots to learn in these books. It's 40. But this takes 13. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Let's do it. 55 works for me. Yeah, I need more fact books. 49 fact books is what I need. The more fact books I have, the better. So that'll be good for me. We're gonna customize our little bookstore here. We didn't get anything new. Plus there's nothing in here that I need to actually remove. So we're gonna travel to the cafe because Tilde is waiting for us and her friend Mary is as well. But we're gonna refresh our little thing here. So we don't technically know what is preferred, what sells more over here. But we know this cafe is gonna bring in a lot of new customers for us. So we have to keep that in mind. But I wanna make sure I add in some crime for Tilde because she loves a good crime novel. To my understanding, cafes, they do love a good fact book, much as the next person. I do love a good fact book. Traveling, I feel would do well. Classic novels, I think also would do well too. I don't think kid novels would do well, but I would just add in maybe 2 at the most. I think that will be fine. So I can probably sacrifice a few classics. So I'll have 3 kid books, maybe snagged in 4 drama books because I get a little bit extra boost out of that. I'll do another one. Fantasy can be very, very low in my opinion. So we'll do 3. Yeah, we'll do 3. We'll do 3 fantasy. As long as we have a high chance of facts and crime and drama, we'll be okay. Maybe I'll add in an extra crime. Crime will be 38%. Drama is 32. So what if 35, 37, 34 for travel. I think this is going to be a good selection for everyone. So let's go. Good. Day 4, Cafe Labrante. Look at our little Long John Silver. Ooh, what's this? Peaceful. I love it. Okay, let's open up our Long John Silver's bookstore here. And we completed the task. Hi, Tildy. Hi. We have 42 coins so far. That's not too terrible. Greetings and salutations. Yes, 3% for crime and classic. There you are. We got our stamp. It seems like Miriam has her hands full with the cafe again, but I'm sure she'll drop by later. Now, I have something that you might help me with. I've been cleaning out my old shop for months now, selling the small pieces at the flea market. This Saturday, I'm trying to move more bulky items to the market. Help an old bookseller out, will you? They fit well into this little wagon of yours. Just pick them up and bring them with you to this market on Saturday. Works for me. I owe you, and I'll make sure there's lots and lots of customers in it for you. That will be helpful, Tildy. We have some things in here that we need to grab. So we have all those that we need to deliver to her on Saturday. I hope I can find room for Jane Eyre. I think we did have a Jane Eyre book in there at one point yesterday. Okay, there's not a crime. Oh, suggestion, Tildy. Okay, what do you have for me today? I'm in the mood for a character-driven novel. I also enjoy a good classic from time to time. So, here's 2 things. She's in the mood for a character-driven novel, and she does enjoy a classic novel from time to time. We have a good selection of classic novels, and most of them are character-driven. Dracula is a good character-driven novel. I have read different iterations of Dracula throughout my years. Very complex character, very dramatic, very old, very gothic. So there's a lot of storytelling to this person. But then I also think the picture of Dorian Gray is also nice. Victorian times, very complex character, less than 300 pages. And then we have some other books. The Importance of Being Earnest. Not really a character-driven novel per se, but it is a hilarious and clever tale of a must-read for any fans of the Irish writer. But then I feel like Dracula would be a lot better. I'm gonna go with Dracula and see if Tildy likes it. She does! It looks like you've managed to surprise them with an unexpected pick. You can't go wrong with a classic like Dracula. I've never tried that before. Personally, Dracula will always be a good staple for a good classic, character-driven, horror, thrilling type novel to read in any version era of your life. So, this is perfect. We got a good one. Perfect. Oh, there's another person in here. Good, we're getting some customers. Tildy said, I'm gonna stack up on them books. She found some good finds today. Chip, cheerio, didn't find anything. Hello. Okay, not another classic, that's fine, Tildy. So 4 books for Tildy. Orlando, what a perfect gift. I was wondering if somebody was gonna buy that book from this shop. Okay, a travel one, perfect. Oh, it's Fern. Fern will be here. So we get 5% in back sales. Ooh, hi Fern. I could really use something with a political message. I'm ready for a 700-page commitment. Fern, you are strong. Do you have anything like the Middle March? I hope it's not too much of a bother. Okay, something in the 700-page range might be a better idea. Okay, 300, 200, 400, 300. Okay, this one is called Fire and Blood's a fantasy book. 776 pages by George R.R. Martin in 2018. It says, finally, even more historical fantasy novel with the world of ice and fire, wherein all of the messy relationships, war, and secrets of the royal Targaryen dynasty are aired out. In a way, I feel like this could work, but they're looking for a political message. But I'm gonna try this one. It's like anything like the Middleman or a Middlemarch. A charming study of English upheaval life with all of its love, ambition, and scandal. Follow the lives of the unforgettable characters in this literary classic. I'm gonna try this book and see, because it's the only book that we have that's more than 700 pages. How about this one? No way. Okay, finally a worthy reading challenge. So in a way, it might not have been political message, but it was like kind of like the 700-page commitment that they were looking for. Okay, nice. Oh, that's perfect. Ooh, more people are coming in. Oh, wow. They're really stacking up on them books. Okay, we got some people. Okay, people. One at a time, or like at least 4. Ooh, another person. I finally have time to read. Give me one of those good old classics. Also, I'm a fan of a coming of age of stories. Coming of age of stories are really good. Okay. A good old classic. I feel like Sense and Sensibility is like the perfect classic novel that anyone could read. But I think Sense and Sensibility would be much of a better idea of a book to read. I mean, Austen's delightful wit and sharp characterizations are great as ever in this all-time classic. And they do love a good old classic novel. So we're gonna give that to them. What did I say? Sweet and makes me feel all nostalgic. Yeah, Sense and Sensibilities. Okay, kid. Wait, I was like, did somebody buy a kid's novel? I guess not. Okay, drama. Wait, is that our first drama book that someone bought? Oh, second drama book too. No classic for you. We're making some good change out of this. There aren't any other books that I want to buy or any like seasonal stuff I want to get just yet. I could get it. This would give me more for the cooler, but I don't have enough money for it just yet. But yeah, so they were buying some drama books, drama and classic novels too. Well, this was a great day. Well, thank you all for coming by my little Long John Silver shop. Appreciate that so much. What a great like 4th day. We're getting very close to Saturday to do our little flea market. So we have 90 coins. We have a lot of books, less classic novels. I think getting more classic would be a good thing to do. So I'm gonna probably end up buying the used book collection because it's like only 10 coins. It's not that pricey. And then the best-selling biographies are also a good option, but not yet. Let's see. So this doesn't really give us a lot, but it gives us at least something. We'll also buy the mysterious attic finds, and then this gives us a lot more. So we are pretty much well stocked on a lot of books here. Realistically, I could buy the biography books if I wanted to. This is like 23. If I end up buying this book, it's 40. That only gives me like 25, which would give me enough to get over to the beach if I wanted to. But realistically, I don't know if I want to do that just yet. So I'm gonna save my little shmoney and go over to, I think I want to go back to the square so I can get that stamp. No, I'm gonna go back to the cafe just for one more day to see how much I can get out of it, because the cafe did give us a lot of new customers. So it gave us a lot more ideas. But now that we've been there, we can now say that classic novels are more inclined to sell here, which is what we want. So let's place down some more classic novels. I had a feeling people will be more inclined to get classic because classic has a lot of really good, eye-opening, good thought-provoking questions and stories that you probably would have not figured out, but we're gonna just make this whole row classic. So yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have a row of classic novels at the very bottom, which will be a lot more easier. And I think at the very top for Tildy, I might add a little crime novel up here. Fact books, I just want to keep because I feel like everyone would love a good fact book every once in a while. So 12 of those, 10 of the classic. Well, I'm gonna add, let's do more. Let's do 12 classic. We don't have any for the fantasy because I feel like fantasy does not sell very well, but it doesn't hurt to have at least 2, just 2. And then travel, I can squeeze that in as well. Kid books don't sell here. So we won't have any kid books. Let's do this up here. At least a few more, like 5. And I think this is like a good range of books. Classic, you've got your fact books, you've got your drama, crime, fantasy. Okay, so good selection. But also, do we know any new people? Oh, Waltz. Okay, Walt's genres are travel and classic. His birthday is winter of day 15. Retired sailor, fisher, and likes playing bows? Okay. Oh, we have some memories because we made a delivery. Fertility, or will be. Nothing for Fern. And then our effects are still just what they are. And then all of our books. And then the calendar. So it'll be day 5 today. And then tomorrow will be the flea market, which will probably end there. Because I want to continue even more. But let's move forward for day number 5. Friday, summer, day 5. Long John Silver's bookshop is open for business. Come one, come all. Let's see who will come by. There might be also some things I can click on. What I've noticed is that this game has a lot of interesting things that you can click on and interact with. Like some of the birds. This little thing up here. Oh, there's even more birds. Oh, I can interact with the lights. Oh my. Does this give me anything new? It does not. But it gives me hope. Gives me hope. Hope, peace, and love. Cool. Well, we got some customers today. Hi, Mary. Hi, Sam. Samantha. Ooh, it's Gregory. Ooh, another suggestion. Okay, Samantha, what do you want? Retirement is the best. I could pick up a new hobby. I wouldn't mind getting into something more sophisticated, and I tend to enjoy the classics. I'm glad I got the classics while I did. Okay. You're retired. You wouldn't mind picking up a new hobby. More sophisticated, and you enjoy classics. So, okay. We can work with that. Around the World in 80 Days. Never the book. Love the movie. No one bought that book just yet. Slaughterhouse 5. What in the actual? A new hobby. The Poems of Emily Dickinson. Was that a show on Apple TV played by Haley Steinfeld? I think so. Henry V. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love Midsummer Night's I love Midsummer Night Dream. I love the play. And I love this book. 1984. Dystopian social science fiction for a good reason. The importance of being earnest. Macbeth, don't get me started. Hamlet, don't get me started. Okay. A new hobby, something more sophisticated, and enjoying classic. So I feel as most of the books these days are not all that bad. I mean, this is a fact book. It's not a classic. You do tend to enjoy classics. The Sea Around Us. Dinosaurs of the in another prehistoric life. This is a bit tricky one. Tasting history. Explore the past through 4,000 years of recipes. The travels in East Africa. Ooh. See, you know what? What I really want to do is, let's see. What's the one with the more pages? I feel like this book, 1984, could be interesting. A classic of dystopian social science fiction for a good reason. This could be nice. Hamlet could also be very nice. Why do I feel like I want to give her an encyclopedia? I could literally give her an encyclopedia. Architecture in Britain. This is hard. Let's see. Crime novels just don't make any sense. Shatter Me? Yeah. Pet Cemetery? No. Gone Girl? Okay. Yeah, none of these other books make any sense. So I'm going to just wing it. But I also feel like I'm going to give you Henry V. What did I say? What did I say? Trust your gut. Oh, Henry V has been on my TBR practically since it was released. How old are you? Since it was released. What is this? The 1800s? Okay, maybe not that long, but like a while. Honestly, I don't blame you because personally, there are books on my TBR list that I've seen for like ages since it came out. The Hunger Games I'm rereading because I read it in high school but didn't really read it. So I only watched the movies, but now I'm going back and reading those books. Along with Twilight, because I was like more of a movie watcher than a book reader in high school, so I thought doing it that way would be a lot easier. So now that I'm a little bit older, a bit more wise, I think this would be a good new era in my life to like reread those good classic novels that I've been pushing off for literally decades. But I hope you enjoy the book. Nice. Hey, howdy who, hey, hi. Well, at least they bought that book, which is lovely. Hello. Oh. I wonder if there's like anything in the bushes that I can find. Probably not. Doesn't seem to me there's anything in the bushes. Oh, Miriam! Oh, you must be that person Tilly told me about. I see a small collection of classic books here. Good. I'm Miriam DeVore. Welcome to my cafe at the Le Brent? You should know it's been a family owned for about 200 years now. Oh. Throughout the years, the Le Brent has hosted our history's greatest minds. From writers to revolutionaries, they all met here. But surely you have done your own research into this town already. Either way, I have to get back to my customers. Goodbye. Thanks, Miriam. You gonna buy a book though? You bought a fact book. That's good. How about another? Oh, hi. Ooh, inspiration. Oh, you passed your last exam? Congratulations. I absolutely don't care about books that try to give me life advice, and I'm not all interested in historical settings, but I am looking for a non-fiction book. So they don't care for life advice. They are not interested in historical settings, but they do want a good non-fiction book. So it's gonna be a little bit tricky. A good non-fiction book. I could honestly, like this book, no. This would actually make them learn something for that. Macbeth has a very historical setting because Macbeth is Macbeth, and so is all these other William Shakespeare books, really. So what if I give you, because the difficulty is not that hard. A nonfiction book was also a very good thing to have them read. The tragedy of her life and love. Ooh, My Travels in East Africa. It's a travel novel. That wouldn't do too bad. But realistically, I kind of want to get rid of some of these crime books. So what if I give you Gone Girl? Never mind. Never mind, that didn't do so well. Gone Girl was a little bit too fictional for them. That was my fault. Hi, Tildy. Good afternoon. Oh dear, you know you don't have to bring those boxes with you everywhere, don't you? It's perfectly fine to leave them in storage until Saturday. I only need them at the flea market. But thank you for being so considerate. I appreciate the gesture. Ooh, another person. I finally have time to read. I need some poetry in my life. I like historical settings, and I usually enjoy a classic piece of literature. Well, I get the perfect one for you. I mean, there is Macbeth. Macbeth. Around the World in 80 Days, yes. I think William Shakespeare would be the right fit for them because they have like a lot of like good poetry type things in there. Macbeth, Midsummer, Night Dream, Romeo and Juliet, things like that. It's like a simple love triangle for beginners. In this classic play, romantic entanglement involves 4 young lovesick Greeks, fey royalty, enchantment spells, and a donkey, resulting in a comedy for the ages. This one is also a good classic piece of literature, and it's also dystopian social fiction, science fiction for a good reason. I mean, 1984, it was made in 1949, so 1984 could be good. We're gonna give it a go. What did I say before? Trust your gut. Trust your gut. I should have gone with Macbeth. I'm sorry. I'll go with Macbeth next time. Today was not really a good day. But at least I made some money. 37 coins at least. Maybe we'll find a better chance of getting more booksellers at the flea market tomorrow. It's very likely, but we'll see. I will, however, buy more used books because you can never have too many used books. But Golden Age sci-fi, vintage kid books, paperback mysteries. But it looks like I'm kind of fine with what I already have. So maybe I won't spend anything for now until I feel like I'm ready. But today is the flea market and we can finally get some more people. And this will cost us 23 anyway. The place used to be all about selling used items for happy shoppers. Time, Great Pier, Buxton Bay, Ray, Buxton Proper, Browruff Hills, and Far Beach. This is a very cute little map. I like this map a lot. But let's go over to the flea market because we don't really have much we have to do anyway, but we'll keep our bookshelf stacked. I'm just going to do all of our classic novels and get them out the way. We have only 10 left. Kid novels, I'm going to see. I'm going to do at least 3 kid novels. Traveling, I feel like people would travel far and wide. So we will do that here. We'll do at least 4 of those. We'll do 3 drama. Fact books, we'll put them up here near the travel. And then drama, we'll do that. We'll do 4. Crime seems fine. Fantasy, we just need to have 2. But I'll add in a 3rd for a good fantasy novel. What we have low is kid books. Somehow we also have low in travel, but we can raise that even higher. There we go. I feel like this is like a good range of books. 10 classic, 3 kid, 9 travel. I'm gonna sneak in an extra one. Let's do... We'll do them down here. Yeah. I think that's a good mixture between all of them. We're good. Flea market is day number 6. Ooh, there's no upper limit on how many books customers can buy. That's good. Day 6 at the flea market. Oh, there's people. Hi. Hey, you seem like the bookish type. I can't seem to get rid of this thing. Do you want it? I'll take that. It gives me 2% in classic sales and also 1% or 1 more coin in daily expenses. I will take that. It's in good condition and all. I don't know. It just seems cursed. Cursed. What you talking about, Willis? Oh, there's more people. Art dealer. Bonjour. Bonjour, I'm broke. Bye-bye, I'm broke. Feel free to touch the artwork as an experience. Oh, is it? Oh, touch the artwork is an experience, you say? Okay, let's go over here to the... Oh, there's another person. Anne! Oh my goodness, you're the bookshop owner. I love your wagon so much. It's so cute. Thank you. It's the same colors as Long John Silver's. Wow. I'm Annie. Or Anne. Anne with an E. Love that book. Anne of Green Gables. It's so nice to meet you. Welcome to the flea market. And wow, it looks like you have a swarm of customers. I hope you still have some time to look around though. Would you like some plants for your shop? I feel like they fit in so well with your vibe. Oh, the Monstera plant. If I get money, I might buy it. I don't have money right now though. Thanks. Let's go and get started with our day. We visit the flea market. And we have our stuff already packed and ready to go. For Miss Tildy. Howdy hey, howdy hi. But there's some people over here. All right, hello. You said touch the art is an experience, you say? I don't know. Hi, Tildy. Hi, Frank. We've got Shirley. We've got we got Harriet. We've got a few people in our shop. Good classic. Is that a child? I'm glad we got a kid's books. Oh, good to see you found our little flea market. Oh my, and thank you so kindly for your help, dear. I can finally get rid of this clutter now. And we got a new memory. You delivered Tildy's old bookshop furniture to the flea market. She's offering them at a reasonable price. I'll set up my little stand over at the little cannon there. Come by if you want to have a look at what's in those boxes. It could even be useful for you. Well, perfect. Oh, suggestion. I can't live without sci-fi. Should have bought those books. But I'm not usually a classic reader. I'm a fan of books like the Napoleon of Notting Hill. What can you recommend for a collector like me? So, in this alternative universe, successors of the throne of England are chosen through random selection. And while the newest king fails to take his position seriously, one inhabitant of Notting Hill upholds his whimsical decisions with vigor. Oh. So we do have... Oh. So we only have 3 fantasy novels. So this could work. Shatter Me is like a fantasy book. The War of the Worlds. Never read the book. Seen several different movies of this one. This is one of the first instances of Martians invading Earth. How will humanity defend itself? A great example of what if they did to us what we did to others, kind of a sci-fi horror. They can't live without sci-fi is one. They're not a classic reader, so there's not too many pages to this book. Only 204 pages to this book. So it's not all too bad. Shatter Me feels like it's a bit too overwhelming because it's a lot of pages. So I think they would love this book more because it's like a sci-fi horror. They're not really like a classic reader. So I might go with this one. The War of the Worlds, because it's only 204 pages. It's a good sci-fi horror, and they can't live without horror. They're not a casual reader, so they don't read all the time, but they'll read at least something. So I think this would be a good one for them. Would I say? And what a concept. It sounds cool to me. Nice. Okay, so that looks good. Maybe I should become a bookseller one day. Oh, Klaus. Where's Coraline? Oh, what? Hey, look at this dope little shop. Hi, mate. I've read about you in the paper. It's such a cool place you've got here. My name's Klaus. I work at the Mega Marquee at the moment. Have you been there? It has an awfully big car park. I'm sure no one would mind if you made a stop there from time to time. Well, I'll be over there very soon. A very busy supermarket serving the community. And we have to visit the supermarket 3 times. How are you? Having a good summer? It's a bit stressful, but it's been chill. Cool. Yeah, mine too. Have you had some time to check out the local music scene? I mean, it's not huge, but we've got some cool bands here and there. Like, I'm in a metal band. Don't know if you're into that sort of thing, but we're called Siln Labrie. Siln Labrie? Not bad. I do love metal. There's a lot of metal bands that I do listen to quite a bit. My favorite band, I love baby metal. All right, I'll check out your books now, but I'll see you later, yeah? Adios. Bye, Klaus. Klaus reminds me of Klaus Michelson from Vampire Diaries, the originals. Ooh. Okay. Oh, whoa, we got a lot of people here. Hey. 92 coins. Ooh, another pick me. Is that me? That looks like me, except I have black hair, not brown hair. That could be me. I'm gonna say that's me. So, I'm looking for a fresh kids book. Why is that me? I don't want anything academic though. Why is this me? The never-ending story, Giving Stranger Things. Why is this me? Is one of my all-time favorite favorites. The never-ending story. When a little boy hides in the attic with a strange book, an exciting adventure begins in the book's fantasy world. A story about escapism, imagination for all of us who enjoy hiding in our books. Why is this me? Why is this me? Starting to get a little bit scary around here. So they're looking for a fresh kids book. Heidi, the heartwarming story of little Heidi who lives with her grandfather in the Swiss Alps, changing the lives of those around her for the better. A classic for children all around the world. Nimona is a shapeshifter. Shapeshifter Nimona's plan was to become the sidekick of a newly termed villain, Ballister? But when the heroes are not as good-hearted as everyone believed, the plan might have changed last minute. Ooh. Moo Minland Midwinter. Let's see. The 8th book of the classic children's stories. Little Moon Troll wakes up during the winter hibernation and has to be very brave about it. The difficulty is very low, so I'm gonna give them Heidi just because. But this is also a fantasy book, and we only have like 2 fantasy books anyway, and this right here does not feel like they would read that. This sounds crazy, but also it's a young adult novel, not a kid's novel. But this one, it's like lovable small creatures invented by the Finnish illustrator who lives a peaceful life in the forest. I feel like forest and fantasy mix well together. Small creatures. Illustrations. This could work. This one feels weird. So I'm going to go with this one by Tove Jansson. But I also like Heidi. Classic for children all around the world. Nothing academic though. Neither of them are academic. So we're going to go with this one. Oh yes! This will make a good bedtime story. It will, Steven. I'm going to say that character is me because I love the color yellow. It looks like me. Scary. Oh, the bookseller. Hi. Shh, honey, we're talking to the bookseller right now. I wouldn't mind starting a new series. I quite like a thrilling story. Do you have anything like The Silence of the Lambs? I have, Sons of the Lamb is a crime novel. Pet Cemetery. Gone Girl will be a nice one after the funeral. It's like, do you have anything like Silence of the Lamb? A chilling thriller that won't let you go. Follow an FBI trainee as she struggles to cooperate in a cunning and cannibalistic psychopathic to catch another serial killer. Cannibalistic psychopath to catch another serial. Oh my gosh. Okay. I feel like this one could lead into like the next book. Agatha Christie. Heard great things about their books. Unusual death precedes a funeral, but with this English family, things go awry quickly. This could help. The Silent Patient. A terrifying delve into the twisted mind of Alicia Bernardson. What moved her to suddenly unalive her husband? Hello. And will the search of the truth be... Watch me put this on my TBR. Let's hold on. I'm intrigued. Let's do this one. What did I say? The Silent Patient. Can't wait to see what happened. How did you know? I know because I read the description and like, this is what a book. This is the book that I'll read. That's how I knew. I knew because I want to read this book as well. The Silent Patient. But let's see. Her little shop is open. Tildy. Now I assume what I had in my old shop might be particular use for you since you're also in the book business. Why don't you have a look? I have money, but not a lot of money. Let's see. The step ladder will give me 7% chance for kid sales. so kids can get onto the top shelf. Storage will fit 8 books, but 2 more coins daily. And then the armchair will give me 4 more seconds of inspiration and then 4 more coins in daily expenses. All of them are great, but I'm like, I don't think it's worth getting, because 7% is very high. While there's at least 5 kids books in your upper shelf, then I would get 7% more out of it. So I don't know. I don't think so. I think I'm okay for right now. But for the plants, we do have enough money for the Monstera. And then the window flower will do 2% in crime. It's cheaper, but I love me a good Monstera. And this gives me daily coins of 1. So I'm gonna get the Monstera so I can place it. I don't think I can place it now because I'm running the shop. But we have a good head on our shoulders. We're doing pretty good. Yay, thanks for coming to my shop. Bye. Thank you for coming by. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye. This was a very good day. Nice. Oh, this is perfect. So that was day number 6. Oh, congrats for 1 year, Fern. Bookstoneberry Review staff recognizes their outstanding contributions. Our dear editor Fern has reached a milestone, 1 year of writing for the review. Our paper was changed for the better when you arrived on the scene of your internship, and since then we have been graced with such an awesome insight into this little town of ours. Writing articles are hard, and I don't know how you manage to do it every day, so hats off to you, Fern. Enjoy your surprise at the office this morning. Wait! Bookstoneberry Review fundraising drive. Support your local small town paper. That's very true. Okay. We have enough money for a lot of different things. And this is only 7. We could go to the supermarket for sure for next time. Because if I do end up buying more books, as I have only 4 classic books. Only 4. So I'm going to get secondhand books. That gives me 5 more classic books. That's good. I prefer that. And I only have 41 coins, which is also not that bad. This was from day 5, from like 2 days ago. So I think everything else will be fine for now. But so far, what we do know from our little journal here is that the cafe loves classic and travel books. The waterfront loves facts and travel books. And we've done 4 different things so far. We've done 4 stamps and the flea market as well. And at the flea market is every Saturday. And they love classic, crime, facts, and travel. That is very important to know. But what I would like to do is... Actually, I want to do one more day. I actually want to go to the waterfront and get my stamp and beat Walt in that little bet of ours. Because I'm like, I need to get that stamp. I need it. Let's go back over here. And since at our little waterfront, we need more facts and travel books. So we're going to place down as many fact books that we can. So we're going to do like at least a whole row of facts. And then a whole row of travel books right here. So 10 for 10. And then in the last 2 rows, we got to keep in mind of the other people that come by. So Tildy loves crime and classic novels. Fern likes fantasy and travel novels. Walt likes travel and classic. And Annie likes drama and fantasy. So having classic novels will be a good idea. At least like 4. I'm gonna do 5 classics. We'll definitely have to add in our... Oh, we already have travel books. Travel is fine. Fantasy, we'll add in like 3 fantasy books. Drama, we'll have like 4 of those. Crime, we'll add in like 5. Kid books, we don't really need any kid books over here. So we're just gonna kind of lay out as many as we can. Crime does really well because of Tildy. Who else? Drama and fantasy. Crime and classic. Fantasy and travel. Travel and classic. I'll just do the rest of it's crime. Crime looks good. But we have our Monstera plan, and our Monstera gives us 2% more travel and 1 more coin in daily expenses. So we'll add in our Monstera right there. I like how our shop looks. So 2% drum for the cactus, 3% for the Monstera and the Bowie. Perfect. But this little thing looks great to me. Let's go back to the waterfront. And then we can do day 7, kind of complete the week on a good note. Back where we started, our bare beginnings. Let's open up. Is it open for business now? It's operational. Oh, this is perfect. We can look through it now. Oh, okay. The lighthouse, the little house over here. Oh, there's a little light over here. That is so cool. Oh, this little lonely tower lights the way along Bookstonebury coast. And we have a challenge to visit the lighthouse. Oh, well, that's perfect. Hey, have a look, matey. I only have 34 coins. I can't afford anything. What was I thinking? I have nothing. So not much around here. It's a little doggy. Oh my gosh, a stray dog. I have a dog named Randy Joe. Hello. This little stray seems a bit hungry. Throw a dog, wait, a treat. The stray you meet really seems hungry. Why don't you just throw him a bone or something? Yeah, I want to pet the dog. Yes, pet the little doggy. I don't think we have any bones. How does one get bones? There were things along the way around here at one point. I'm not too sure. Nothing in my car. Little seagulls are fine. Okay. Okay, we got 13 out of 20. Ooh, person. What's this little butt? I need a good laugh. So I was looking for a comedy play. I can't get enough of much ado about nothing. A drama. So, a drama novel, and we have a few of those. The Bell Jar. You've reached Sam. You've reached the answering machine of Sam. Sam, I am. I'm not available at the moment, but please leave a message after the beep. Beep. Henry V. The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. Oh my gosh. Cat's Eye. A good laugh. You're looking for a comedy play, which honestly the only play is like this one. This one would honestly make total sense. What did I say? How very theatrical. I've never tried that before. I hope you enjoyed that one. And look, 14 out of 20. We only need to sell 5 more books, 4 more books, 4 more. Come on. Fern is here. Fern has got us in the bag. Hey, good to see you again. I dropped in today hoping to find a new book. I'm nearing the end of a 10-part series I really like. It's, never mind, it's embarrassing. Anyway, I could use some advice on what to read next. Okay. I'm a total fan of dystopian novels. I usually enjoy a good sci-fi story, but I'm a bit of a YA fan. I hope that's not too much of a bother. I think I had seen a YA novel earlier, but I probably got rid of it by mistake. So Fern really enjoys those type of books. A dystopian, like fantasy book. And we have those books. The Invisible Man. I'm a bit of a YA fan. I usually enjoy a good sci-fi story. A good sci-fi, you say? Why have every previous expedition in Area X end up in a horrible tragedy? And what actually hides inside of the contaminated zone? 4 scientists are sent to find out in their first volume of this tense cosmic horror trilogy. Ooh. First volume, you say? 195 pages, mature reading. 2014 by Jeff Vandermeer. H.G. Wells. Oh, I know that author. Korean. No. Fact books? No. Travel? No. Classic? Yeah, but not really. And then drama? No. Crime? Not really their particular style. So I might go with the alienation one. Just because, but then the Invisible Man is a mysterious stranger appears in the village inn, causing chaos, and with the experiments he hides in his room. When he discovered he has to have found himself invisible, a wild chase ensues. A thrilling classic of early science fiction. So this could work. I'm gonna go with the alienation one because it's like a horror trilogy. First novel, tense, scientist. Could be dystopian, could be a good YA novel. So I say maybe Fern likes it. And was I right or was I right? Sweet, check out this dystopia. Hello. What do I know? How did you know I was looking for something like the alienation? I know you. That's great, thank you. I look forward to starting it today after work. But how about you? Are you an avid reader? Oh, absolutely. I had a feeling that surely helps in your line of work. I'll take another look at your shelves now and then talk to you later. Bye. Oh, another person is in need. Hi, you're the highlight of my route. A travel guide might be nice. Also, I normally prefer short and sweet books. By train through Spain is one of my all-time favorites. So, travel, something short and sweet. Happily Ever After cookbook. How Many Castles in 7 Days. Because A Train Through Spain is a short and sweet novel. Top 50 Camper Van Destinations. That is a good one to read. It's only 109 pages. Stones in Venice. Into the Sunset, A Magical West. And then Italian Villas and Their Gardens. But I think top 50 camper vans would be a good idea. Less pages, short and sweet. It's a travel novel. And honestly, it could work. Like from windy coastal roads and serene mountain retreats, this comprehensive camping guide unveils a collection of breathtaking landscapes and hidden gems, which would be good. So we'll go with this. Was I right or was I right? Hey, yes, it sounds perfect for you. I hope you enjoyed the novel. And we have 19. And we got our stamp of 20 books sold because of Walt. Hello, dear. I can't help but think about my youth whenever I look at you. I'm sure you haven't had to spare even a thought of on retirement yet, but let me tell you one thing. Make sure you have some very good friends and many good things to do as possible, or you will be bored. I myself volunteer for the town council where we organize events and community outreach. I read, I game, and even attend occasional concert or expedition, yet still nothing compares to the hustle and bustle of a bookshop. It also is tiring, yes, and I knew I couldn't go on doing it forever, but as soon as it was gone, my life became too quiet. Oh, which is why I like to have your fetching little shop around. Now let me find another pastime in your shelves. See, I like that. And we have our little stamp. Yay! I do wonder when we can find that bone. I assume the bone would be like lying around somewhere, most likely. I don't know. But Walt, well done on the sales there. Seems like I underestimated. Yeah? Now if you truly want to stay afloat around here, you're gonna need this. A life Bowie 2% in travel sales, -% in danger. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Let me tell you a little secret. Us sea folks, we love a good decoration or two. So if you want to gander a little respect around here, you're just going to have to show them that marine side. Oh, and we need to visit this area. Your bookshop needs to be seaworthy to get invited to the fish market. Oh, and if you get seaworthy enough, you might even get invited to the fish market next Wednesday. I'm sure I got a knick-knack left over if you want to have a look. I'm a little bit broke at the moment, but I can't afford the lobster bowie. But it says -15 to cats animal effects. I'm gonna get it just because, but I'm gonna hang it somewhere so at least I can get invited to that fish market. But we got all of our stuff in a pinch as we could. We are selling out on literally all of our books. All of our books are selling out so quickly. This is a good thing. Bye-bye. Thank you for coming by. Well, that was a perfect end to a week of Tiny Bookshop. I'm way too broke. I only have 29 coins. But yeah, invite only, prior marine knowledge required. Wow. Okay, so we have a lot on our hands the next time that we play, because the next time that we play, we might get a chance to experience a little bit more about Booksimbury and all it has to offer. Plus, we haven't gone to the beach or the supermarket, and most likely we will be invited to the waterfront fish market so we can have more opportunities to see more people and sell more books. And we're only in year 1. So I assume that this game technically ends at year 1, but to my knowledge, I don't know. We've sold 37 books at the waterfront, and the fish market is on Wednesdays. I assume in this area is the fish market. We've sold 27 books at the cafe, 0 at the beach, and then 0 at the supermarket, but they're closed on Sundays. Okay, good to know. And then the lighthouse, we haven't gone there yet, but we have to visit the lighthouse to unlock that stamp. It's a loathsome lighthouse tower on a natural cliff overlooking the bay. Seems a bit eerie. And then the flea market, we sold 20 books, and this is every Saturday. They prefer travel, facts, crime, and classic. But we've met 6 people: Klaus, Miriam, Annie, Walt, Fern, and Tildy, all day today in these past 7 days. Klaus's birthday is day 27 in the winter, and he likes facts and travel books. Musician, history nerd, and likes knitting. Miriam's birthday is autumn of day 1, classic and fact books. Business owner, family matriarch, and likes an honest day's work. Nice. This has been the best day ever. Literally the best day ever. I love this game. I love it. I love this game. But I'm going to end it off here for today's video, and to give you all of my thoughts, if you love like cozy management type games like this, I would honestly say this game is definitely for you. If you love books, you love managing a shop, you love helping other people, and just having a good, nice, serene of graphics, storytelling, and just characters that really make your day. Like Tildy is so cute, Fern, Miriam, Klaus, Walt, they're all so lovely. And when you're able to unlock new locations, you get new experiences. And the fact that every book title is a real life book title is like even more mesmerizing and so cool. You may even find new books in this game to add to your real life TBR list that you want to read one day or listen to. So if you love things like that, you definitely want to pick up this game. I have it on Steam. It's $20. If you don't want to buy it yet, you can actually download the demo for free. Try it out for yourself, see if you like it, and then kind of go from there and wishlist it or buy it right away. But as always, my friends, I really do hope you all enjoyed the first episode of Indie Dev Day with Tiny Bookshop. We'll have more Indie Dev Day very, very soon, so keep your eyes peeled, probably for the next episode of Tiny Bookshop or another indie game. But as always, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Listen to my podcast, Hello Spring, wherever you get your podcasts. Episode 2 just dropped this past Tuesday with Nard Villain, so definitely listen to it if you haven't already. But as always, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye!